Hey guys, it's Lamori. I know that it's been a while since I uploaded last and I do apologize, but getting into the rhythm has been a little hard for me, but here I am. So I was doing fundamentals every day and I was having a lot of fun with that, drawing shapes and squares and stuff. And I know that's like the super most basic thing, and I'm having fun with that. But I think I should keep practicing that. But also, like, in addition to drawing my shapes and doing my gesture drawings and my perspective drawings, I think I should kind of put that to use and try to draw something with it every day, whether it's a room or a figure. I think I need to kind of mix them together so that I feel like, okay, well, now I can see like what exactly do I need to be working on more. So it would give me like an opportunity to see how much I've actually improved. So today, I think that a reason why it was taking me so long was because I was getting kind of nervous. And like I said in my intro video, it's taken me a while to break this habit. So I get nervous when I draw like a full piece and I overthink everything, and for some reason my brain now it's just like, oh, it has to be perfect. So you'll see as this drawing for today continues. But I haven't been really doing what I said I would do in my intro video, which is to just draw, do my best. Doesn't have to be finished, it doesn't have to be perfect, and then move on to whatever the next project is. So anyway, with that, I thought with today to do like an actual full figure drawing. I would draw my friend Nova's OC. The actual reference for this character is drawn by her, and she's also a very amazing artist. She does a lot of comic book style characters, and she just started recently getting into the chibi characters and doing digital, and she's on her own art journey too. So if you like her really cool superhero OC, then please give her a follow on her YouTube channel, also linked in the description. But I think wanting to draw her character, I went a little overboard, but she's my friend. I haven't done this in a while, so of course my brain wanted it to be perfect. This in particular was pretty hard for me because I usually draw my characters a lot more stylized. When I decided that I was going to take a huge step back and go back to the basics, the fundamentals, I tried to in my head get rid of everything that I kind of know. Like I can't erase my brain, but I wanted to kind of start over fresh, and any bad habits that I might have, I wanted to try to get rid of those. So one of the biggest things that I saw a bunch of other artists talking about in their videos, and they'll even comment this on other artists' videos, I see a consensus of learning how to draw realistic proportions and perspective, and using that knowledge, once you master like shapes and drawing conforming to the ideal standard of humans, life, animals, from there you have the knowledge to then draw whatever you want and however you want, and it'll still look really good. So my style in particular is not very realistic, and so drawing this character, I'm trying to practice drawing a lot more realistic so that I can get better overall. So this was extremely challenging for me because this ideally isn't how I would draw my character, but I think the more I learn the better I will get, and then I can develop my own style further and different and better and put new things into my own style that I never even thought of before. That'll be really cool to look at in the future. So going back to the drawing, since I've been out of practice for a few days, I did 7 sketches before I settled on one. Looking back, all of them except for one, in my opinion, they look good. They all almost look the same to me, but I was really trying to concentrate on using shapes, getting the realistic proportions, which I'm not used to, and I had a lot of trouble with the legs because I was really trying to observe the negative space and the knee, her left knee. I was having a huge perception issue with trying to figure out how that worked. I was getting kind of frustrated. I was really trying to pay attention to the photo of the model that I was using for reference. And I don't know, but yeah, when I look back, they all look they look fine to me. I was just overthinking it, and I wanted to go ahead and like try to use like my three-dimensional shapes half the time. I wanted to use my like the proportion grid person that I was using and stuff, and I was trying to take everything that I had learned already and put it into one sketch. And this was different. I should have just kept going, go with the flow, you know. What's that saying? Trust the process. Anyway, so on my last sketch I was about to start another one. Then I was like, you know what, I'm frustrated, let's take a break and do what I should have done before I even started drawing today.
Throw it. Cast it into the fire!
And that's going back to my fundamentals and drawing my shapes and drawing my lines. I should have done that before I even started drawing today, but whatever. Now is better than never, so I did that. And then when I came back, I was like, all right, you know what, whatever, this one's fine enough. Because it's not supposed to be perfect. You know, it's probably good, I don't know. I'll figure that out the more that I learn. So yeah, I was like, okay, it's time to move on. I set a goal in my head for this drawing, like the whole sketch from start to finish, to be 2 hours, and yes, that's a lot, but I'm just starting out pretty much. So one of my biggest goals is to be able to draw faster. I think 2 hours for a drawing is way too much. So that's definitely one of my biggest goals. So before coloring, I spend a total of 3 hours and 45 minutes. And one of my biggest goals is to be able to draw faster. And I know it will come with time and getting more comfortable. I'm gonna try not to be too worried about that. And I can hear the voice of my fiance Thomas, him saying, "Remember, it's just supposed to be a sketch. It doesn't have to be perfect." But moving on. When I zoomed out, I was really enjoying how she was coming along. Actually, it did look a little off because it's not my style, but I'm glad he's here. And he told me also that she should be looking down more. So when I originally drew her, I thought, that's good enough, but she should have been looking down at her phone more. And I was like, yeah, I should probably fix that. That's definitely a good thing to look at. I didn't really want to redo that, but I'm going to try to also practice patience too. So if there's like a huge glaring issue that changes the whole drawing, I want to take the time and make myself have to fix it. So this was a huge improvement that changed like the whole vibe of the drawing, in my opinion. Now it really looks like she's looking at her phone and not arbitrarily staring somewhere. I don't even know. That was some good criticism I had, and if anyone watching this video has any positive criticism, feel free to let me know in the comments what you think I can improve on, or if you have any advice. So I do like doing the digital drawings a lot. I'm still definitely gonna do traditional drawings when I get better with my sketching and drawing as a whole. There was this one drawing that I did traditionally, and I didn't realize until I colored the whole thing there's a huge giant mistake that I had made in it. But if I do that on digital, I could just erase it on my layers. This drawing I had already inked and everything, and I did not want to take the time to trace the lines again to color it. It was just way too much work. At least on here I caught my mistake before like I was finished, so that's something that's good. Anyway, I think I will do like a wheel of characters from like popular IPs to draw fan art of once a week to practice. So if you guys have any cool suggestions or anything, I can definitely add them to my wheel. I will try to draw something every day along with my fundamentals, and try not to do a complete and fully rendered drawing, because I feel like right now that's kind of a waste of time, honestly. I could always save my favorite sketches to complete and go over another time. And I say it's a waste of time to me personally right now, just because I'm learning just like the sketching. I don't even know how to color that good, so I don't even want to color my drawings. I'll make them look flat and not very good. I don't even want to waste my time on that. So I'm trying to rewire my brain. Oh, it's not finished exactly perfectly? That's fine. Be quiet, brain. Anyway, Tulumori, thank you for showing up today. That's the most important part. Good job. Anyway, thanks for watching me draw today. If you want to follow my amazing friend Nova on YouTube, the link to her channel will be in the description below. She's super talented. Do it, do it. Also, if you like chess, follow my fiance at Late Start Chess. Also, I'll have his channel linked in the description. He's on his own journey too, to play chess every day until he hits 2000 elo. Great goal. And also, he's very good at critiquing art. We love that. And then there's going to be a link to the reference photo that I used for the model, the photographer and the model. There'll be a link to their website also in the description if you guys are interested. And with that, I hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you again, and bye for now.